America, we are back, baby. Welcome to another episode of America Unfiltered. Glad to be back with you guys here today on Friday. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. Not a lot of news today. Short, slow news day, but we have one topic we're going to talk about, and then I think we're just going to do some You Mingle again. I think we're going to do what we did the other day. We're going to look for some political debates. Primarily, I want to debate Black Americans about Carmelo Anthony. That's really what I'm looking for, but as you guys know, we're probably going to end up debating a lot of different topics tonight. Women voting, are Americans fucking retarded? We're going to cover a lot of stuff. Going to be a fun show. Going to be an interesting show, but our main topic, our only real political news topic we're going to be discussing today is the election interference against James Fishback. We talked about yesterday how they barred James Fishback from participating in the debate against Byron Donalds, making Byron Donalds the only candidate eligible for the debate. I've explained many times why this is corrupt, and even Ron DeSantis came out today, and Ron DeSantis literally said, if in 2018, when I was at the point where James Fishback is at in his campaign, if I had to meet that same criteria to participate in the debate, I would not be able to, and I would not be your governor today. That is one of the greatest endorsements for James Fishback to be able to participate in this debate. Besides just Republicans calling themselves the party of free speech and then going against that, it is just one of the most obvious things. Why would you censor a political candidate from participating in a political debate, especially when it's a candidate who is only 3 points behind Byron Donalds? And not only that, all the other polls also show that if it's James Fishback versus Jolly, the Democrat candidate, Fishback is expected to win by about 8 points. While the other polls are showing that if Byron Donalds faces Jolly, Byron Donalds will most likely lose to the Democrat, flipping Florida blue, which would be, it would be terrible for this state. If you live in Florida, one of the main reasons you live here is you love that it's a red state. You love the freedom. You love the gun rules. You love the rules surrounding the entire state. But with a Democrat coming in or with Byron Donalds coming in, those things look like they might go. I mean, Byron Donalds calls himself a Republican and a Christian, but then he says that abortion is a medical procedure. No, abortion is genocide, you sick freak. He says he's against crime, but he's been arrested multiple times. Byron Donalds is not an example you want to follow. Byron Donalds is a failure as a man, a failure as a political candidate, and a failure as a politician as a whole. James Fishback should win this election. James Fishback is the greatest political candidate we've seen in the last 20 years, if not way more. James Fishback is an America First patriot who is looking to actually allow the people in Florida to flourish. Not just the data centers, not just the big corporations, not just the Jewish groups, but he wants the Floridians to be able to flourish. He wants people to be able to afford homes, people to be able to get married. He wants to stop abortion. He wants to end the stuff happening in the country, or at least in the state, with drugs and homeless people. He wants to, on day one, have an executive order to pick up all the homeless people and transport them to the nearest jail, which, again, I love this idea. James Fishback really is the man. He is my favorite political candidate. I will keep endorsing him. I will keep campaigning for him. But right now, I'm going to show you guys some stuff, and you're going to see that they are trying to silence him. Because, again, not only did they bar him from participating in the debate, but we talked about yesterday how they invited him still to the Sunshine Showdown, which is a massive Florida political event. You have many Florida politicians going, including the opposition to James Fishback, going to this event. Randy Fine actually decided he wasn't going to go to the event because James Fishback was invited, only for today, for them to rescind that invitation, basically saying that after speaking with donors and after speaking with Florida politicians, and who do they mean by that? They mean Laura Loomer. After speaking with Laura Loomer and Randy Fine, they decided that they are going to rescind the invitation and not allow James Fishback to participate in this event. They are going out of their way to stop James Fishback from speaking, and they're doing that because they know Fishback is a better speaker than them. He is a better debater than them. He is better at politics. He's better at life than them. In James Fishback's short 31 years he's been alive, he is better at life than every other political candidate in the country right now. James Fishback is a marketing mastermind, and he's also a debate mastermind as well. He is somebody who literally founded a company on the idea of teaching people how to debate. He's one of the most skilled debaters we have ever seen. And James Fishback would literally annihilate anybody in that event who wanted to go up against him in a debate. James Fishback, honestly, is, like I said, the greatest political candidate we've seen in a very, very, very long time. I don't know. It gets me really upset, the idea that the free state of Florida, they love to brag about how it's such a free state. We support free speech. We support right-wing values. But then they literally want to censor somebody because their feelings got hurt. Because Laura Loomer and Randy Fatfuck Fine don't want James Fishback to go to the event. He's not allowed to go to the event. Who's really in control here? Who's really in control of this event? Who's really in control of this state? It's very obvious when you look at it, and we're going to look at some things today. Before we do, please remember to like, smash the follow button, leave a comment. All the comments are read at the end of each show. Thank you for watching live and on Spotify. And please join our Telegram channel as well. Stay updated on all things America Unfiltered. But okay, let's get into the actual stuff. Then we'll go over to you mingle here. The first thing I wanted to show you is this, and this has been getting a little bit of backlash because a lot of people are saying it's not legally binding, which I would probably actually have to agree with. I don't think there's anything to actually legally bind him to this, but I do like it, and I'll explain why. But Fishback tweets out today, I just signed a legally binding contract under penalty of perjury. The terms are simple. If I break any one of my promises as Florida governor, I cannot run for re-election. Politicians in both parties have lied to us. That ends with me. So as of now, to my knowledge, I do not think this is legally enforceable. Could they make it legally enforceable? Probably. I don't know if they necessarily would. But to my knowledge, I do not think this is legally enforceable. But what I do really like about this, what I do love about Fishback doing this is something that should be legally required from every candidate. We should require every single political candidate, everybody in office, every political candidate to sign something like this under penalty of perjury, saying that if they do not stick to and fulfill their campaign promises, they are not eligible for re-election. And then for people who wouldn't be eligible for re-election because it would be their last term, maybe you could find something else. I mean, you could even go as far as to say like jail time or something. I mean, if they're really straying the opposite way, like when you look at Trump, for example, when you look at how he promised no new wars and then he brings us in a war with Iran, it's like, okay, should that be legal? Should we legally allow that to happen? I think there's a good argument to say that we should legally hold people accountable, specifically politicians, to their word. So I really like the idea of starting this trend because this isn't something that's going to be one and done. This is something that we will see in the future. As we get closer to 2026, I'm sure we'll see more candidates do symbolic gestures like this. As we get closer to 2028, well, I'm sure we'll see more politicians do stuff like this. And maybe we'll even be able to get some legislation on the books that could actually enforce something like this. It might be very hard, but it's definitely worth working towards. But I really like the idea of signing something that says, if you do not fulfill your campaign promises, you are not eligible for re-election or this punishment will happen. And I also like the idea of saying, if you run a deficit as well, you shouldn't be eligible for re-election. I mean, if certain politicians are basically just wasting money, laundering money, overspending money, they are not diligent about what they're doing or their accounting. Same thing. I don't think they should be eligible for re-election. I do not think they should get paid, and I do not think I think you could actually maybe make an argument for jail time as well. I think all those things would be reasonable. A little parched today. A little dehydrated. But yeah, so this is what James Fishback did. And if you want to actually see the document right here. For too long, politicians in both parties have made promises to voters and then election. I am curious, like I said, I'm not sure if this is legally enforceable yet. And I don't think it would be. Because here, let me take this off for a second. Like, you can kind of see right here, this little stamp. That's from just a notary, which basically just means that he showed his ID, nothing else. To get something notarized, you really just need to show an ID. It doesn't mean you actually have to fulfill the things on the paper necessarily. But what it does probably open him up to is a lawsuit. Like, theoretically, if he got elected and didn't fulfill his promises, it probably opens him up to a lawsuit from one of his voters. I'm not a lawyer, but I would imagine. I'm actually going to ask a lawyer I know about this later, because I think that would. But then he goes, I commit to Reject any donations from AIPAC or any organization that lobbies on behalf of a foreign nation. Incredible. I commit to never trade any company's stocks during my time as governor because no public official should be able to trade stocks and profit from inside information. Incredible. I fully oppose data centers in the state of Florida and hereby commit to never sign into law any measures that authorizes, subsidizes, or facilitates new data centers here. Again, incredible. I don't know why anyone would stand against any of those three things immediately right off the bat. I stand for health freedom and hereby commit to never sign into law any measure that mandates vaccines, requires masks, imposes lockdowns, or restricts the movement, worship, or livelihood of any Floridian under the guise of a public health emergency. Again, incredible. I support free speech and hereby commit to never use the power of the governor's office to enforce any statute that criminalizes free speech, including speech about any foreign nation. Incredible, because if you're in a Florida public school now, including public universities, you could literally get kicked out and will get kicked out for saying that you don't like Israel. If you say Israel's a terrorist state or you say one negative thing about Israel, that is technically illegal in Florida under Ron DeSantis' anti-Semitism laws. You are not allowed to criticize a foreign nation if you attend a public school here in Florida or if you're like a government employee. It's absolutely absurd. I commit to defend the Second Amendment and to never sign into law any measure that restricts the rights of law-abiding Floridians to keep and bear arms. Incredible. I believe that life begins at conception. I commit to never sign into law any measure that expands abortion access in the state of Florida or provides funding to any abortion clinic. I don't see why anybody could have a problem with literally any one of these. I do not get that. I do not understand why anyone would have a problem with literally any one of these. These are all incredible. Every one of these 7 things is incredible. Life at conception, free speech, Second Amendment, no vaccine mandates, no mask mandates, opposing data centers, never trading stocks illegally, and not taking donations from foreign lobbies. Like, what is wrong with any of those things? All those things are Florida first, America first policies that I would love for him to stick to. So again, this is an incredible document. This is like I said, probably a symbolic gesture. I do not think this is actually enforceable. I don't think I don't think they could legally stop him from running for governor again if he like didn't fulfill one of these. But what would happen is you would have his voters turn like. Here's the thing about America First people, Groypers specifically. They've been wronged a billion fucking times, a billion times, and they are unwilling to concede on any of their values. And if you turn your back on them even for a moment, if you do something that you weren't supposed to do, you're going to get called out for it. Not only called out for it, but you're going to have a fuck ton of people, thousands if not millions, turn on you instantly overnight. If James Fishback was to come out and say, yeah, I actually took $1 million from AIPAC, people would turn on him overnight. If he took, if he, subsidized a data center, same thing. If he moved on the abortion argument, same thing. Second Amendment, same thing. So I think he will hold to this standard, and we haven't seen a politician do anything like this, and that's one of the reasons I really appreciate it. I really appreciate seeing a politician doing things that they know will make the American taxpayers, American voters feel more comfortable. You rarely see that anymore. These politicians are so self-centered, and they're doing it for themselves. They're not doing it for the benefit of their constituents. James Fishback seems to be making his own life more difficult for the benefit of his constituents. And it's one of the things I admired about Trump in 2015, 2016. He was making his own life more difficult for what seemed like the benefit of Americans. And sadly, we saw how that turned out. But I think James Fishback and Donald Trump are two very different people. I mean, one was already a multimillionaire. He was the host of reality shows, etc., a lot of different things. He already had a massive ego to him and already had a lot of corrupt associates, I guess you could say. James Fishback, it seems extremely different. Doesn't seem to have the corrupt associates, doesn't seem to have these anywhere close to a similar background as Donald Trump. James Fishback is a young guy. He's only 31 years old. He legally couldn't even run for president yet, although I do think he will be the president inevitably. I would say a 2032 ticket with James Fishback, maybe 2036 ticket with James Fishback, I think would be incredible. He's one of the smartest politicians, and if you've met the guy, if you've spoken to him face-to-face, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you watch his videos, you probably see it too, but I urge anybody in Florida, near Florida, go out of your way to go to a Fishback event. Go to a Fishback rally. A Fishback rally now is what Trump rallies used to be. It is incredible. The atmosphere is crazy. There's hundreds of people. He speaks passionately from the heart. He'll shake your hand. He'll address any and every question you have, and he will not leave that room until he addresses your question. Name me one other fucking politician who does that. It's incredible to see a politician work so hard for his constituents. James Fishback really is the man. And the fact that Byron Donalds is even winning still is just atrocious. And it just goes to show you how poisoned the MAGA and boomer brains really are. You have MAGA and boomer retards who are so locked in on anything Trump says. Trump says that the sky is red, the sky's red. Trump says anything and they'll go with it. Trump says that Byron Donalds is the best, even though the same people in Florida who trust Ron DeSantis with their life, they trust Ron DeSantis more than anything. They hear Ron DeSantis saying, no, Byron Donalds sucks. He literally hasn't done shit. They'll still listen to Trump. It's just disgraceful. And again, it kind of proves my point that we have won, and it is just a waiting game at this point. We've won the media war. We've won all these wars. And realistically, at this point, it's just waiting out the boomer generation to die off. When the boomer generation dies off, it is a clear path to an America First nation, an America First government, and especially getting real America First politicians in on this level. Because all the polling numbers, I mean, we even saw it with Massey, all the polling numbers showed that anybody under 60 was voting for Massey and everybody over was voting against him. And it's similar with Byron Donalds. Sure, you have a few outliers who are younger people, mainly Jews, retards, and liberals, who would vote for Byron Donalds or anyone else. But almost everybody, the vast majority of everybody under like 50 or 60 in Florida are voting for Fishback. And then a lot of the people over seem to be voting for Donalds, and that seems to be a big problem as well, because like I said, Florida's a very old state. We have the villages, we have a lot of things like that. Very old people in this state, a lot of them. And that seems to be one of the reasons that Byron Donalds is winning. I mean, Byron Donalds comes from Naples, Florida, which is practically a retirement village. I used to live in Naples, actually. I was pretty much the youngest fucking person in Naples. It definitely is a retirement village. And there's more corrupt money in that town than anywhere else. Byron Donalds has been getting corrupt donations almost this entire campaign. He took money from AIPAC. He took money from many foreign lobbies. He took money not only from the foreign lobbies, but from corrupt institutions and corrupt businesses. He wants to give tax cuts to these businesses. He wants to build AI data centers. He also is pro-abortion. He says he does not want to get rid of abortion in the state of Florida. He went as far as to say that abortion is a medical procedure. And again, I said this earlier, but no, abortion is genocide, the largest genocide to ever happen. And fuck you, Byron Donalds, for even saying that it's a medical procedure. That is disgusting. Tell that to the 26 million Gen Z babies who were murdered. Fuck you. You are a disgusting piece of trash for the way you have talked about these genocided babies. It is crazy to say that it is a medical procedure. It is disrespectful to Christians. It's disrespectful to America First people. It's disrespectful to anybody who is pro-life, anybody who's willing to stand here and talk about being pro-life. It is a gift from God, life. And for that to be taken away, especially by the mother, is one of the most disgusting things. And the fact that Byron Donalds supports that tells you everything you need to know about this disgusting sub-Saharan scum. Red Bull does give you fucking wings. I love Red Bull. I really fucking do. But okay, let's move on. Let's keep moving on. I want to show you this is from when they rescinded his invitation. And this comes right after Laura Loomer tweets out at the person running the event, why are you making a clown show out of the Florida GOP? I mean, it's already a clown show, let's be honest, by inviting James Fishback to the Sunshine State Showdown. I remember when I ran for Congress, you and Ron DeSantis didn't extend the same invite to me. Yeah, well, Laura Loomer, you're a 5150'd crazy cunt. You were literally Baker acted multiple times. But here is the statement right here. And then Laura Loomer, you have her literally celebrating this. But it goes, after conversations with numerous Republican leaders, grassroots activists, and stakeholders from across Florida, it has become clear that entertaining Mr. Fishback's overtures to participate in official Republican Party activities was a mistake. Like, what? Because, what did it say? Republican leaders, grassroots activists, and stakeholders from across the state of Florida. Okay, so the institutions, Laura Loomer, Randy Fine, and Ben Shapiro all called you up and said, no, don't let this Nazi piece of shit show up to the debate. Yeah, again, this is This is censorship. That is what this is. You are literally taking a political candidate and telling them they can't show up to this political event because you disagree with them. This is one of the most disgusting acts I've seen, and especially in the free state of Florida. Even if you're against Fishback, there's no real argument to say that Fishback should not be allowed to attend this political event. Just because you disagree with a politician isn't a good reason to say you should not be able to attend an event. That is literally retarded. There is no logical argument behind that. There's no logical argument to say why a political candidate should be barred and censored from speaking at a political event when they are running for governor. They are qualified to run for governor. They have qualified to be on the ballot to run for governor. They are 3 points behind the front runner. And just because he doesn't want to take donations from foreign lobbies, just because he speaks out negatively against Israel, just because he calls these black teen takeovers exactly what they are, you don't want him at your event? Fuck you. That is censorship. The people of Florida want James Fishback. The youth of Florida wants James Fishback. And to anybody who argues against Fishback, it is just the most boomer-coded, ridiculous fucking argument. The young people in Florida overwhelmingly want Fishback. Every single poll shows this. Across every single polling company, every single poll shows that the young people in Florida overwhelmingly want Fishback. When did we stop giving a shit what the youth wants? Because I remember when I was growing up, it was all, oh, it's about the kids. We're going to do this for the kids. What makes the life better for the kids? We want to make life better for the future generations. Okay, well, Byron Donalds will make life worse for the young generations living in Florida. James Fishback will make life noticeably better for the people in Florida. And the young people in Florida are saying that out loud. They're speaking about it. They are campaigning for him. They're donating their time for free and their money to this guy. So why are the elderly in this country, in this state specifically, why are they so selfish that they are unwilling to budge on their values, just ready to fuck the youth? Now you're just ready to say fuck you to them? Fuck you. You guys have sold us out. You do not care. It is one of the most disgusting things, and it's one of the many reasons why I call boomers the most selfish generation of all time. But they invited James Fishback to this event, the Sunshine State Showdown. I was literally even considering going. I had a vacation scheduled that same weekend, and I said, I'm going to look into canceling my vacation, see if I can go. I'm glad I didn't cancel it now because he can't even go to the event. It is so disgusting, this censorship. There's no reasonable argument to say why we should not allow James Fishback to participate in this event. Literally no reasonable argument at all. All right, let's keep going and then we'll hit up You Mingle. This is the video I wanted to show you guys of Ron DeSantis, where he talked about how he wouldn't have even qualified under the rules and guidelines they have now. If they're setting new rules and guidelines to try and prevent a candidate from speaking, that itself is corrupt. Ron DeSantis, who is not even arguably, who is guaranteed 100%, he is 100% the greatest governor we've ever had in this state. Every single Floridian will tell you, if you ask them who's the greatest governor Florida's ever had, every single one of them will tell you Ron DeSantis is by far the greatest. By far the greatest governor of the state who cares about Floridians more than anybody. He would not have even qualified. And they are taking away the next DeSantis from us. And in my opinion, what would be a better DeSantis from us? DeSantis is an Israel shill. James Fishback is not. Besides that, almost all their policies are the same, except James Fishback is a little bit looser on the Second Amendment and wants to actually restore some of the rights that were limited under Ron DeSantis. But Ron DeSantis also notably hates Byron Donalds, speaks about it constantly, how Byron Donalds is a politician who literally does nothing. He says Byron Donalds sits in Washington all day collecting checks and does literally fucking nothing for the people in Florida, does nothing for his constituents at all. And I can verify, I've spoke to his bitch cunt assistant about 40 times yesterday and about 20 times today. They don't do shit in that office. They do not do shit. Their attitudes are dog shit. They are retarded. They don't know how to fucking speak. Every time I asked this bitch a question, she didn't know how to fucking answer. She would go silent on half of them. People in his office, including him, are all fucking retards. Literally, all retards. Well, let's watch this video of Ron DeSantis really quick here.
Yeah, there should be a debate. They said they were going to do a debate. They didn't put out the criteria publicly. I don't think the RPOF ever voted on any type of criteria. I've heard secondhand what the criteria was. I wouldn't have qualified when I ran in 18 for what they were trying to do. And so it's counterproductive when you try to engineer an outcome because you need a coalition of voters to do well. And this may be a tough cycle for Republicans if you look at some of the indicators, the way things are trending. And so having an open process and having people be able to have their...
Because he knows it too. He knows that if it's Donald's versus Jolly, Jolly's going to win. Donald's will not win. If it comes to Donald's versus Jolly, we will have a Democratic governor of Florida.
Is always better than to try to engineer an outcome. So what the party should be doing is doing what's in the best interest of Republican voters. You shouldn't have another agenda. You shouldn't be answering to anyone else other than the voters there. Now, having said that, this whole notion that the party should control debates is ridiculous. You don't need the party to control. They have no authority to control debates. We did a debate when I was running 18. We did one on Fox News.
Yeah, incredible. And DeSantis is a guy who doesn't even love James Fishback. To my knowledge, he has his points of contention with him, especially over Israel. Obviously, they disagree very heavily on that subject. But Ron DeSantis is a Florida first patriot. He is somebody who I trust completely. He is somebody who has done an insane amount of good for the state of Florida. And Byron Donalds is somebody who would reverse a lot of that. He is somebody who does not have Floridians' interests in mind. He's literally somebody who said he'll only pick up the call if you donate to him. And when I asked his bitch cunt receptionist that, she literally froze. I said, why won't he take my call? And she said, you don't have an appointment. I said, okay, could I schedule an appointment? And then she said no. And I said, is it because he only takes appointments with people who donate? And then she did not say a word after. And then I said, are you still there? And she said, yeah. And I said, does he only take appointments with people who donate? She didn't answer again and then hung up. Yeah, again, Byron Donalds is a complete utter piece of shit. And he's also somebody who in a private rally, meeting, event, I don't even know what the fuck you want to call it, but a private limited event with donors said that he basically said the state of Florida is like a stock, and if you donate to me, I will call you guys and you guys can help steer the direction of this company. It's like, no, I want the Floridians, I want the constituents to steer the direction, not the fucking donors who want to build AI data centers, want more abortions, want to bring in more migrants because it lowers their labor costs. Sorry, I don't want that at all. I don't think any Floridians want that. I don't think any real Floridians under the age of 60 actually support James Fishback. And the only people who are counter-signaling James Fishback right now are literally like Jews, Jews, old people, and retarded people who don't even live in Florida. The amount of young retarded people who don't live in Florida who are trying to criticize Fishback, it's like, shut the fuck up. You don't even live here. What do you fucking care? I don't care about you. Why do you even care about this state? Nobody cares about you, actually. It's just one of the most ridiculous things. The people who are not even in Florida bitching about this guy. It's like, shut the fuck up. You are nothing. You are nothing to this state. You are nothing to the people of Florida. Your opinion matters this much. Literally nothing. These people are just literal retards. But yeah, that's all I really had on the Fishback stuff. I knew, like I said, if I was to do it, it would just be a short portion of the show. What are we at? 28 minutes right now? Yeah, we're not far into it at all. I think we're just going to do some You Mingle. I think we're just going to look for political debates for, let's see, it's 7:30 now. World Cup game starts at 8:30. I want everyone to be able to watch the World Cup game. I don't want anybody to miss that. So we'll probably do You Mingle for 45 minutes or so, hit the comments at the end, and then we will sign off for the day. But okay, let me get this set up right here. Let's get it set up. Okay, there we go. Ugh. Last time I got banned. Last time we did You Mingle, I got banned. I had to pay $10 to get unbanned. Kind of bullshit. $10 fucking to get unbanned. It's rape. That is rape. $10? That's crazy. Okay, here we go. Right into it. Yo, is this an American Black we're talking to?
What?
Okay, yes, you're definitely black. Okay. How old are you, by the way?
I'm 18, bro.
Well, why are you only showing your nappy ass hair?
I gotta say mysterious, man. You really not even supposed to be looking at my hair. You feel what I'm saying?
I can't understand a word what you're saying, actually.
Oh, okay. What up, bro?
Do you
What's
speak
up,
English
man?
or just Niglish?
A little bit of both, bro.
Okay. So what do you know about this Carmelo Anthony case that just happened? Carmelo Anthony, Austin Metcalf?
Yeah.
I would love to hear your thoughts on it. What do you think of the sentencing?
Um, I
35
don't know.
years.
35 years. That is like kind of crazy, especially since he did say it was self defense,
But
and
do
it
you
wasn't
think it was
really.
self-defense?
From what I heard, I ain't look up too deep on it, but from what I heard, it did sound like self defense.
What
But
would
you
make it
know,
self-defense?
he was from what I heard, he was in their tent, so they can really say whatever since he wasn't where he was supposed to be at. But it did sound like they did try to press up on him, and he did say, "Hey, don't touch me, don't leave me alone." Then when they probably laid a hand on him one time or something. And once he told him that, he probably pulled out the knife,
So do
felt
you
threatened, and
think
stabbed
do
him.
you think that if somebody asks someone to leave somewhere they're not supposed to be and they don't leave, that you should be able to stab them in the heart?
Say it again.
Like if
Like
I
what
go
you mean?
into a black neighborhood and a black
Right.
person says to me, "Hey, cracker, get out of here," and I take out a knife and I stab him in the heart, would that be self-defense?
No, not unless they put their hands on you.
That would be murder, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
only
So
unless they
that's
put
what
their hands on you.
happened. 15 people asked him
Well,
to leave. He didn't leave. He wasn't supposed to be there. And then he said, "What are you going to do about it?" And then he took out a knife and he stabbed a white kid in the chest.
the only way is could be self defense. If they put their hands on it. If they put their hands on them, then that's a different
But
story.
do you think using lethal force if somebody pushes you is justified? Do you understand
Hey,
that just because somebody pushes you doesn't
hey,
mean you could pull out a gun or
if
knife?
it's, I'll say this though. I'll say this. If it's 15 people way bigger than me too, I'm a skinny little scrawny kid. If it's 15 people way bigger than me telling me to go somewhere and I feel threatened
Asking
and
you
I
to
don't want to
politely
go,
leave.
we don't know that.
We do.
We
There
don't know
was
that.
video of it. And there
We
was
don't know. We don't
testimony
know.
in the
We don't
court.
know.
I read
We
the
don't know if the
entire
guy.
court transcript.
We don't know if the guy said that. That's what I'm saying. The guy that stabbed him, we don't know if he put his hands on him or nothing. We
We
don't know
do
that.
know he did put his hand. He shoved him.
He shot. Okay,
Read the
okay, okay.
entire. I read the entire transcript from the entire court case.
So is
So
that self defense?
it's not self-defense,
So
no,
so is that
because
self defense?
so if you shove me, so
So if I put my hands on you,
if
if
you
I put
yes, if
my
you were to
hands on you,
shove
and
me,
you
I
already,
cannot stab you in the heart.
if I put my hands on you, if I put
If
my
I have
hands
a
on you, and it
reasonable
look,
reason, do you
and
know
you
how to
feel like
shut the
I'm
fuck up
going,
and listen, or is it all
if
black
I put
people
my
who love to
hands on you, and
interrupt?
you feel like I'm about to keep attack you, and you feel like I'm about to really harm you,
Yeah.
and
So again, if there's a
me,
reasonable,
and you already told me multiple times
black
that
people don't
you
add
will
no
hurt me
decorum, no
if
decorum.
I
Do you know how
and
to
you
listen?
already told
You
me
know those
multiple
two
times,
things on the side of your head, those ears,
and
you
you already told
fucktard?
me multiple times you will hurt me, you will harm me if I do put my hands on
Chirp
you,
Chirp
and I
just
put my
gifted
hands
one
on you, then you
subscription on
shoot me.
Kick.
That is self defense.
So you've repeated yourself
You
4
won't go to
times
jail for
now.
that.
So do you want to listen, or do you want to just keep
Go
rambling
ahead.
like the
I was
retarded
trying to get my
black guy
point
you
across.
are?
You try to cut me off while I was talking, so
Yes,
I just
because
didn't
you
let you do that.
repeated yourself
But go
4
ahead.
different times.
But go ahead. But go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
so if you pushed me, I would not be
Right.
able to stab you unless you were showing that I had a reason to fear for my life.
It's
If I
15
have a
people talking to him.
reasonable
It's 15
you're
people. It's
interrupting
15
me
people yelling
again.
at him.
You're interrupting me
Go ahead.
again.
Go ahead. Yeah,
Again,
that's
this
my
is
bad.
why
Go ahead.
people
Go
don't
ahead.
like talking to black people. It's because you guys have
I feel
no
it.
decorum. All you do is
I feel it.
interrupt. You're not intellectual
Right.
at all. Are you
I'm
ready
not
to
intellectual.
listen?
But I'm saying that you said he didn't. He felt threatened. He didn't feel threatened. It's 15 people yelling at you and screaming
There's a
at you. Get
difference
out.
between feeling like someone is threatening you and threatening your life. They're two very different things.
If it's 15 people way bigger than me surrounding me
15
telling me to
people were
leave,
not
I'm going to
surrounding
feel
him.
threatened.
15 different people had asked
I'm
him
going
to
to feel
leave
threatened.
within a
I'm
7-minute span. Within a
I'm going
7-minute
to feel
span, 15
threatened though.
different people approached him and asked him to leave. One
Okay,
individual
during that 7
approached.
minutes, how do you know he didn't
You're
feel
not
threatened?
even listening. You're too retarded to listen. It's very clear.
I'm
Again, this is
saying
why
though,
people don't like talking to
I heard
black
what you
people
said.
because none of you
I heard
listen. You're
what you
all
said,
retarded.
and I asked the question. I heard what you said, then
I
I asked
don't
the
think you
question.
heard a single thing I said. I think you just keep talking over me like the retarded sub-Saharan you are. This is why people don't like talking to black people, legitimately,
It is.
because you guys don't know how to talk. You don't know how to have a legitimate conversation.
I'm having a conversation with you. You don't
No,
get
you
upset.
keep interrupting me. If you stop interrupting me, we can continue this conversation.
You're
But if you're going to interrupt me,
asking
you're doing
questions.
it again.
You're asking
You're doing it
questions, and I'm
again.
answering your questions.
You're
I'm letting
doing
you
it again. You're
continue.
proving my point in real time that black people have literally
You're
no
asking
decorum
me
and don't know how to
questions. I'm
listen.
answering your
Thank you for
questions,
proving my
and
point
then
in
I'm
real
letting you
time that
continue.
black people have literally no
How?
decorum.
How?
You're proving my point.
You're. I have no decorum.
Proving
You're
my
saying
point.
racist.
You're
You over
proving
here
my
being
point.
racist, but I have no decorum. You're being racist, but I have no decorum.
Yes, because you keep
Okay then.
interrupting.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
All black people know how to
So
do in a
so
conversation is
so
interrupt.
so you talk like you're higher than me,
I
but
am
you're
smarter than you for
insulting
sure. I
me,
can
and
guarantee it.
you're coming down. You're coming down to my level, right? Is that not right? You're coming down to my level just by assaulting me and being racist. No,
Because I'm racist. No.
is
Your
that not
level is
called
about
having no
85
decorum?
IQ. My IQ is about
That's literally
136. We're nowhere close to even on the
one
same
of the
level.
definitions.
Point in real time with
Okay, and
that.
you're coming
By
down to my
again, you're
level.
proving my point again by interrupting.
Does that mean you have more decorum than me? You're coming down to my level. Or that means
I'm
you have
not
no.
interrupting you. That's the difference.
You're coming down to my level.
No,
So that
I'm
means you're
not.
not coming
I'm
down
on
more
a
decorum
way
than me.
higher level than you. I wouldn't.
But you're being racist. You're saying
I could fail for
you're
the next
implying
30
racist
years of my
things.
life, and I still wouldn't be on the low level you're on.
But you're being racist. How? That's the lowest you
Yes,
can
white
get.
people are justified. One thing, I'm not being racist, but second thing, white people are justified in being racist with the way black people do act. Black people are 13% of
What
the
do you mean by that?
population,
Wait, what
commit
do you mean by that? What do you mean by
55% of the
that?
murders,
What
75%
do
of the
you mean
youth
by that?
theft arrests, over 60% of all the assaults, over 55% of all the rapes. So yes, I do think people are justified in speaking about black people in the way that we do, considering black people are failing in
That's a
America.
stereotype. That's a stereotype.
No, it's not.
That's
Facts are not a
That is.
stereotype.
That is.
FBI crime statistics are not a stereotype. How is it a
That's a
stereotype to say that 13% of the population kills 55% of the people? How's that a
Bro,
stereotype to say
you're
13% of the
basing
population commits 55% of all the murders? How is that a
me
stereotype?
off of another group of people. That's a stereotype.
I
You're
never
basing
said
me off
you. I
another
said
group of
black
people that look
people.
just like me.
I
That's a
said black
stereotype.
people. I didn't say you
Okay.
commit all the murders. I said black people.
Another group of people that look like me, you're basing me off of them. That's a stereotype.
Well, you're
buddy.
sitting here justifying the
That's
murder of a
stereotype.
17-year-old
That's a
white boy. So yeah,
stereotype.
I
That's
do
a
think you fit into that
stereotype.
crowd, actually.
That's a stereotype.
No, I don't
You feel
think
what I'm
it
saying?
would be a stereotype if you weren't sitting here defending a 17-year-old white boy who got stabbed in the heart. Then yes, it would be a stereotype. But you are sitting here defending that, so it's not a stereotype. You fit right into that.
What? How does that tie in with me? How?
Because you're
does that tie
literally
in?
sitting
Explain
here
that.
defending it. If you weren't
Explain that.
defending it, it wouldn't be a stereotype, or it
Okay,
would.
so
But you are defending it.
how? Explain that though. Explain that part though. That's what I'm asking. Explain that part. So if I
Explain
wasn't
which
sitting here
part.
defending him, if I wasn't sitting here defending him, it wouldn't be a
Yes,
stereotype.
because
Like, what do you
only
mean?
a
Explain.
violent person would justify that, and only a low IQ person would
Cap.
justify that.
Cap.
Yes.
Hey, you funny as hell, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you're
You funny
retarded as hell, boy. I'm not gonna lie.
Boy?
Yes,
boy.
boy.
Like, that's what
boy.
I'm saying. That's
boy.
what I'm saying.
No, you're not a man. You are a child.
You said
you are
had
1
no
year older
decorum.
than the kid who got stabbed. You are a child.
You said I had no decorum. I haven't.
Yes, you do.
You
keep interrupting.
I haven't insulted you one time.
Yeah,
You insulted me the whole time.
That's
through.
not.
You're
That's
idiot,
not.
You're
what
black. You're
again?
a boy. All that. You like
again.
If I
never beating the
decorum, what do
retarded
you have?
allegations. Never beating the retarded
And I'm
allegations.
retarded. You said I'm retarded
Consistently
100 times.
interrupting.
So if I have no decorum, what do you have?
I have a brain.
You have
That's
decorum?
what I have.
You have decorum?
Consistently
You have
interrupting is having no decorum.
You're insulting me. How is that having no decorum?
I'm insulting you because you're retarded. I'm actually. I wouldn't even call it insulting. I'm actually just noticing a pattern.
Borderline saying racist things.
I'm noticing a pattern. That's what I'm doing. I wouldn't even call it insulting.
What's up? You're calling me retarded.
You are.
Okay, then how's that?
What's 34 plus 66?
How is that not?
What's 34 plus 66?
34 plus 66, bro.
Yeah.
Why are you asking me math questions?
Exactly. You're a retard. You couldn't answer it. This is a 3rd grade math question.
It's addition, buddy. What? Who can't do addition?
You haven't given me an answer.
It's 100, bro.
Yeah, you just looked it up. Congrats. It took you about 45 seconds.
On my phone.
All right.
I'm on my phone.
You have 3 seconds. What's 8 times 12?
8 times 12 is 94.
No. Okay. So again, yes,
96.
you are retarded.
94, 96. It's off the top of my head. You gave me a time limit, buddy.
Yeah, anybody should be able to do 3rd grade math in their brain. You are 18 years old.
Bro, like, I'm saying though. You said I had no decorum.
Yes, because you
but
keep
continue to insult
interrupting
me.
at every chance you get.
Are you not? I'm just not letting you interrupt me. I'm just not.
You're not letting me
interrupt
speak
You,
at
you're
all,
trying to do it.
actually.
See, look, right there. You're trying to do it. I'm just not letting you do it. If I just sit here and shut up every time I talk, you try to jump in, then what would it been?
No, I've
You have
sat
no
here in
decorum?
silence and watched you
Or you're
talk
just being
many
smart to me?
times, and then you just
Or you
ramble
just being,
on about literally
or you just
nothing.
being
See
smart
how
to
you're
me?
talking over me?
You see how you're trying to do it too? You see
No,
that?
I
But you
sit
see,
here in
but
silence, actually.
do you in your chat see how I'm just not letting you interrupt me? But
No,
if I was
I
letting you
think my
interrupt me,
chat thinks
if
you're
I
more
was letting you
retarded than I
interrupt
think
me
you are,
every time,
actually. If you
if
think
I was
I'm
letting you
rude, you should
interrupt
see
me
what my
every
chat
time,
says about
if
you.
I was letting you interrupt me every time, then would you have no decorum?
If I was interrupting you
Would you?
every single
Hey,
time, then yes, I would have no decorum. But you're
if I was
still
letting, if I
interrupting me
let
as
you
I'm speaking
interrupt
right
me every
now.
time,
You're
you
still
would have no
interrupting
decorum, right?
me.
Right, I'm saying though. If so, I'm trying to clarify. So if I let you interrupt every time I spoke and you jumped in, and I actually didn't, and I actually let you talk, would that mean you had no decorum? Even if I was
It's the
being
most
calm,
retarded question,
respectful,
because again,
even if
you're the
you was
one
being calm,
interrupting me.
respectful, would you still have no decorum?
The second I start talking, you just start interrupting. So it's like
No,
not even.
answer
Yeah,
my
see
question.
again.
Like,
There
cause
it
I'm
goes. There
asking
it
you
goes.
things.
Thank
I'm
you for
asking
proving
you
my
things.
point every
I'm
single time I
asking you
talk.
things.
Every
No,
time
hold
I
on. I'm
talk, you prove
asking you
my point.
things.
At
I'm
this point,
asking you
I'm just
things,
sitting
and you
back and
trying to answer
watching. I'm
my
not even
questions with
arguing
questions.
anymore. I'm just sitting back and watching this retarded monkey
I'm
chip
asking you
out.
things. You trying to answer my questions with questions, or you would like
I'm
trying
not
to hop
even
off another
answering or
thing.
engaging. I'm just watching you chimp out at this point and interrupt every time I start to
You're
talk.
watching me
So,
chip
there you go
out,
again. There you go again.
bro. You watching me chip out, bro. You
You
have
are.
to
You are.
like
Every
be
time I
deep, bro.
talk, you continue to interrupt. That is chimping out. Yeah.
How's that chipping out?
Because you have no decorum and you refuse to let anyone finish a
Bro,
sentence without it. Again,
you
start
can't
interrupting
tell me
again. There
I
you go.
have no
There you
decorum.
go.
You
Interrupting
can't tell
again.
me I
Interrupting
have no
again.
decorum
Can you
and you don't
acknowledge
have no
that you keep
decorum.
interrupting, or are you oblivious to the
I
fact
don't
that you're
give
doing
two
it?
right. You're insulting me the whole time and you think I care about me
Yes,
interrupting
I have
you?
the right to
Shut the
insult you. This is
man, hell
America. We have free
no.
speech, and you're a fucking
Hell
retard.
no. You're insulting me and you worry about me
Yes, you're a
interrupting you. You said
retard.
we
I
have
have the
free
right to
speech.
insult you.
You say we have free speech, so I'm gonna keep interrupting you because I have free speech. Am I wrong?
Okay, so you can at least
Okay
acknowledge
then.
that you keep
Okay
interrupting.
then.
At least you
Okay
can
then.
acknowledge that you have no
Okay
decorum and you
then.
keep interrupting. Thank you for admitting
You
it.
if
Thank you for
I have
proving
no
white people
decorum,
right on
okay, and
why
I'm gonna
white
keep
people
saying
don't like
if
black
I have
people. There you go. Okay, I was like, that was just so tiresome,
I
so
feel you,
annoying.
man.
Like,
Let's
I can
get it
only
done.
talk to like a retarded black for so long before it's like, okay, I gotta fucking kill myself or something.
Oh my god! Hold on.
Whoa,
Stop.
we got another black here. Holy shit. Okay, lucky day. Lucky day.
Yes.
Who are you screaming at, fucktard? What is this guy fucking doing? This guy just seems like a weirdo. How much autism you got?
What? 0.
You got like a creepy ass smile. She has a creepy ass smile. Okay, who cares about Australia? Let's find an American. The guy looks like a pedophile. Ireland. Oh, that looks like an invader in Ireland. UK. Okay, what do you think about the white kid who got stabbed by the Indian Sikh recently and the cops arrested him? The white kid, and he died in police custody.
What?
Okay, so you're retarded. I shouldn't be surprised, though. When you run into a woman who's retarded, you shouldn't be surprised because all women are retards. Okay, why are you shirtless on a website with children on it?
The fuck? Why you gotta
It's a reasonable
get weird?
question. Why are you shirtless on a website that has children on it?
'Cause I'm fucking chilling.
Do you think that's appropriate, or why? Like, would your mother be disappointed in you for that? Probably.
Dude, I'm fucking smoking weed in my fucking room. What is your issue?
Okay, so you're low IQ. You're smoking weed. Okay. Okay, somebody take a screenshot of this guy's face, find his mom, and tell his mom that he's a retarded bum, please. South Africa. No, we need a... What race are you? They don't usually like that question to start, but sometimes you gotta hit them with it. We're looking for American people here. We keep getting other countries. Well, okay, that guy looks weird.
Oh, can I participate?
Oh, okay. Fuck yeah, you can. We've been looking for a black queen all day. Holy shit. There we go. Are you an American black?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you keep up with politics or no? What do you think of the Carmelo Anthony Austin Metcalf case?
Remind me.
It's the black kid who stabbed the white kid in the chest, and then he claimed self-defense. He lost in his trial and is now facing 35 years in jail. Do you know about it or no?
Yeah, you reminded me. I'm just high right now, so it's taking me a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's not surprising.
Shade. All
Do they
shade.
allow you to buy weed with EBT now? Serious question. Genuinely asking.
EBT.
Yeah, do they allow you to buy your cannabis with EBT now?
No, I have a medical card.
How do you afford it, though? Do you have a job?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm a behavioral therapist for autistic kids.
There you go. Do you have a husband?
No, I'm in college.
You have children or no?
No.
Why do you have all those piercings?
Because I like them.
Yeah, but don't you think they look kind of retarded?
No.
You don't think these look retarded and these look retarded? Like, from the male perspective, I could tell you they look really retarded.
I don't care.
What is the benefit to it?
I like them.
Did you have a father in your life growing up? That's surprising, you know, for two reasons. One, because you're black, but two, because normally a girl with a father in her life is a good father would not do something like that.
The child gonna do what they want regardless.
Yeah, most good kids wouldn't do that, but that's okay. Okay, so are you on the right or left politically?
Neither.
What are you?
If I were to say, I would say like a leftist. Maybe.
Like, what's your opinion on the George Floyd case? Was George Floyd murdered or did he overdose on fentanyl?
What the hell? I feel like he was on fentanyl, but when he was getting attacked, like he was having shortness of breath, probably because in a medical term, you can get, especially if you're having your neck and your like if we're from the side, right, and your neck is getting pressed on, you can have loose access of breathing right here and have shortness of breath. And you know that from basic CPR. Like,
so did you know that he was saying, I can't breathe? So do you know the whole story of what happened with George Floyd?
Yeah.
Do you know that he was in a cop car and then he asked to get out of the cop car and then they put him on the ground to restrain him? He was in a cop car first, though, and then they took him out of the police vehicle, and then they laid him on the ground to restrain him. But did you know when he was in the cop car, when nobody was touching him, when nobody was in there besides him, he was screaming, I can't breathe? Did you know he was screaming, I can't breathe for 5 minutes before the cop ever put the knee on his neck?
So he might have been overdosing.
He was overdosing. The autopsy report showed that. He did not die from the knee on the neck. The autopsy report also showed that.
Okay, but still.
But a man is serving life in prison because of it.
Who's the man?
Derek Chauvin, the police officer.
No, he's in.
Derek Chauvin, yes, he is in prison. You could look it up. Feel free.
Life?
25 years, which is considered a life sentence. Like, when you get a life sentence, that's 25 years. He's going to be a
good boy in jail, and then he's going to be let out because...
He's actually not going to be let out. He's one of the most politically sought-after people in the country when it comes to trying to arrest somebody.
He got 22 years. And how old is he now? 50? Oh, that nigga dead.
He'll probably die in jail, yeah.
50, 60, 70.
The average life expectancy of people is like right around like 69, 70 something.
Well, I feel like he still had bad intentions on hurting him, regardless. Because why?
Do you know where he learned that knee technique?
Oh my lord, have mercy! What, martial arts?
No, he was taught it by the police. The police in training teach the cops to put your knee on the neck of a person when you're laying them on the ground and arresting them. It is an approved police technique. So the police taught him that, and then the same courts arrested him for using that technique that was taught to him by his boss and by the state.
Okay, next topic.
Do you feel educated on this topic?
I was like a youngin', so.
You're what?
I was a youngin' at that time.
What were you, 6 years ago? How old are you?
6 years ago, I was.
You don't have to do the math. I know you don't know how. How old are you now? I'll do it for you. How old are you?
6 years ago, I was 15 or 14.
Okay, there you go. Okay. So you say you're left-leaning. Are you pro-abortion? As a black lady, I'd assume yes, because the majority of abortion... Do you know... Okay, let me ask you this. Do you know the 2 most common places black people die? I mean, bitch, you look fed up, but you could just skip.
I just like to listen because...
Well, if you're not gonna have a conversation, I'll go on to the next black person.
I watch these videos and I just like to laugh. I'm sorry. Keep going, please.
I asked you a question. I said, do you know the 2 most common places black people die?
Black people, like, give me like an actual, like, black women, black children,
black men. Do you know the most common way for black men to die?
Jail, or
what was the first one?
I said jail.
Jail. That's not really death, but that would be like if you said someone got murdered in jail, that would just be murder.
But they die in jail, correct?
Yeah, but they died of murder.
The question was, where do most black men die?
I didn't say where do. I said what causes. What causes most black men to die? What are the 2 most common causes?
Okay, bro. What's the 2 most causes of death? Probably prosecution.
No.
Or probably gang violence. Yeah.
Gang violence would be one of them. So the 2 most common places for a black man to die, the first one is in his mother's stomach. About 40% of black babies are aborted. Black people love to kill their own kids. The reason the black population never grows in America...
What's the source?
What?
What's the source so I can look it up?
Planned Parenthood.
I need the, like the name of the, like...
Planned Parenthood.
Article.
Yeah, again, feel free to just look up abortion statistics by race. It's very easy to figure out. Common sense. And then the second most common place would be by being around other black men. Your most likely place to die as a black guy is around other black people because they will kill you. Why is it that black people commit the majority of murders in America?
Lord have mercy, slow down, brother man. You gonna get your questions, but can you keep asking them like, damn?
No, you're a little slow for me. I think I'm gonna find the next black, but have a great day, sweetheart. She's a little too slow. Little too slow for my liking. Let's see. Can we get an American? Can we get an American black? American. Is that a girl or a boy in the background?
That is a man.
What the fuck is that thing?
What the actual fuck did I just see?
What? You look like a retard.
I just saw some dude getting sucked off.
Okay, you sound like a faggot. You sound like he liked it. What the fuck was that thing? Ugh.
Hello.
What ethnicity are you?
يعني لازم what are you?
What are you?
What are you?
Okay, what a fucking weirdo. Like when you ask someone a question, they just deflect with a question. It's like, okay, fucktard. Are you that retarded? Okay, that's disgusting. And that was Germany anyway. Again, like let's go. Oh, we almost had a black American for a second. We need a black American. That's what we need. A black American. A black American here.
The
All right, we'll probably go for another 20 minutes. We'll go on to our comment section. By the way, shout out Jerp for the gifted sub earlier. I just remembered that, but it happened while we were in our first
Some
debate.
advice I did get.
Why do you act like this as a white guy? Like, why do you act like a retarded
Why are you asking
sub-Saharan?
questions while I'm talking? Why are you trying to talk over a nigga?
Shut the
Bitch-ass
fuck
nigga,
up.
I'll
Why do you
kill
act like a
I'll kill
retarded
you.
sub-Saharan? Why
I'll
do you have
kill
a
you, nigga.
beanie
You trying
on
to
and a
talk over a
chain
nigga when
on
the nigga's
and
already
you're
talking, I'll
smoking
kill
weed
you, nigga.
inside?
The fuck? What
Yeah,
are you
your
talking
dad
about,
would be
nigga? You're
disappointed
yapping,
in you,
nigga.
you
I'ma kill you.
retarded sub-Saharan wannabe. Okay, fuck Canada. Third world country. All right, you're in the U.S. How old are you?
Oh, do you want to really know that?
Yeah.
16.
There you go. Okay, are you fat or are you just like big? It's hard to tell.
I'm both.
How tall, how much you weigh?
6'2", 280.
What's your body fat percentage?
I do not know that.
What sports you do?
I play football and rugby.
What position are you?
Football, I am a center and a nose guard. And rugby, I am a forward. Yeah.
All right. Interesting. Okay, are you right leaning, left leaning politically?
I'm not into any of that right now.
No, because why care about your future at all? Okay, well, are you proud to be white?
I mean, not fully white.
What are you?
I'm white and Native American.
Okay, so you're white. Are you proud to be white?
I mean, it's fine. I don't really mind it.
Why are you not proud?
What's there to be proud about of being a different color from someone else?
It's just proud of the ethnicity and the culture and the heritage of it. Everything white people have built in society throughout all of history.
Everyone else has too. I mean,
have other races really contributed in the same way white people have? Sure, there might be one or two, but to say that all of them have would be ridiculous. To say that black people have contributed in the same way white people have would be a ridiculous statement, for example.
I mean, they have, though.
How? Sub-Saharan Africans literally didn't even have written language, two-story homes, or the wheel until white people and Asians showed up and showed them how it worked.
Yeah, but we also enslaved them, too.
Who enslaved them first? Do you think slavery was a new concept in America, or had slavery been going on for pretty much all of human history? And it's not like white people got off a boat and went and caught slaves in the woods. That's not how it worked.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Black people caught other black people and then sold them to Jewish people who transported them on boats to America.
Yeah.
Yeah, so none of those people are white. Jews are not white. Jews are Jewish. Black people are black, obviously. Was there some white slaveholders? Sure. The majority were Jewish. The majority of transporters were Jewish. And to argue that white people enslaved them, that's ridiculous. White people have been enslaved as well and still are to this very day in many places around the world.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that that's the only thing, but I'm saying we did that, too.
Okay, but what's the argument for why sub-Saharan Africans didn't invent the wheel, written language, or two-story homes until whites and Asians showed them it?
They just didn't know how.
Why didn't they know how, but why was everyone else able to figure it out? Because they are genetically lower IQ.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything about that.
There you go. Okay, at least you can agree to that. There you go. God bless you.
I did just say they were less intelligent.
They are. Genetically less intelligent, actually. It's not even just they can't afford it or they don't hit the books enough. They are genetically less intelligent, and that will likely never change in a meaningful way. You seem to not have much to say, and you're listening to some retarded sub-Saharan music in the background there. So I'm going to let you go, buddy. Have a good day.
Flex just followed on Kick.
Thank you. Are you a veteran?
No,
What's that shirt?
I'm in the Navy.
Nice. Active?
Soon to be, yeah.
You gone through basic training, or what's your opinion on Israel? Can you say with your face, or no? Probably not legally.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that one.
Yeah. Blink twice if you think they're bad. All right. Well, God bless you, brother. Stay safe. My heart
Thank you,
goes
man.
out to you.
Appreciate you, brother.
Okay.
You're a scam. Goodbye.
No, like actually.
It's a weird dynamic there. Okay. Let me talk to you just for let me take 1 minute of your time, okay? And I'm gonna sound like a dick at first, but I'm not. I'm trying to help you. How old are you?
20.
20. How much do you weigh?
More than I should.
I know. That's what I'm getting at. How tall are you and how much do you weigh? Let's hear it.
I'm 6'3". I weigh about 310.
310. And do you know how much of that's body fat or no?
The last time I checked, it was around 30%.
Okay. Are you actively trying to improve it right now?
Yeah, I've lost 40 pounds in the last year.
Fuck yeah, brother. Let's go. All right. What are you doing to improve it? Let's hear it.
I work and I switched to construction from office work, and
Fuck yeah.
I work out about 3 times a week.
Work out 3 times a week. When you work out, do you just go to the gym, or do you have a home gym, or what do you do?
I move around tractor tires and stuff on my land.
Fuck yeah. Let's go, brother. Hell yeah. Okay. I like that. And you want to go the natural route? No Ozempic, none of that, I'm guessing?
No, hell no. I've tried that before. It makes me sick.
Yeah, because it doesn't actually thin you out. It just stops you from eating. That's all it does. It just fucks with your system in that way. Okay, so again, the easiest way to lose weight is just work out more, eat less. Just eat less, work out more. Those 2 things alone, that's literally all you have to do. Just keep at it. How many steps a day do you get? I'd imagine a good amount if you're in construction.
Averaged probably about 25 to 30,000.
Oh, okay. You're already doing everything, brother. I was gonna give you advice. People should be taking advice from you. Hell yeah, brother. Let's go. God bless. Are you a Catholic? You a Christian?
No, agnostic.
Agnostic.
I don't doubt the idea of a benevolent being, but I just
do you have trouble grasping the faith part of it?
Yeah.
So if you have trouble grasping the faith part of it, I mean, it's very well historically documented that Jesus of Nazareth was a real person. Like, historically documented, very real. But I urge you to look into the Shroud of Turin. It's a historical artifact, religious artifact. And it's a very real thing. They've done very real scientific studies on it, and it does prove the existence of God and Jesus Christ. So I urge you to look into that. That's all I would say. But God bless you for your weight loss journey. I'm rooting for you. How old are you?
20.
20. I already asked that, didn't I? Yeah. I'm retarded.
20.
Okay, well, God bless you, brother. You got this. Cheers to you.
See ya.
What a guy. I love a self-aware fat ass. Like, fat asses who are not self-aware, fuck those people, losers. But self-aware fat asses are incredible. That guy just looked gay as fuck.
She was so chill.
Man.
Why does everyone on here just look like the lowest IQ subhumans? Like, all we get is okay, we got an American woman. How are we doing, sweetheart?
Oh, I'm doing good.
I'm doing well, actually. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so how old are you?
I'm 14.
14. Why are you on this website?
Because I can.
Wouldn't your dad be upset?
I don't have a dad.
Yeah, that tracks. Do you have a mom?
No.
You're an orphan?
I live with foster parents.
Actually?
Yeah.
Did your parents pass away?
No, they went to jail for something that they did. So, yeah.
How are you doing just in life? How are you doing? That's got to be hard.
Probably the struggle of taking care of my sister and all that.
Younger sister?
Yeah.
How old?
She's like 7.
That's tough. That is tough. Damn. Sorry about that. Let's see. Do you have any life goals that you want to accomplish?
I mean, get a job at 16.
Get a job at 16. You could get a job now at 14. I think you only need to be 14 to work in
Yeah,
America.
you can do babysitting.
Babysitting is
I
a
don't know
great
what
job
else.
for young
Yeah.
women. Young women will make great connections through that, and they'll make good money. Another good job when you're young and you're getting older. Do you live in like a nice area or no?
No, I'm in Massachusetts.
Do you have any nice areas near you?
Probably not.
Do this just at your own time. Go online and Google like country clubs near you. Find a serving job at a country club when you're like 16 or 17. You'll make more connections than you'll make anywhere else working at a country club as a server. Like if you're really good, really personal, you're great with the people. Those people who are there, they're all millionaires. The people who are members, they'll offer you jobs at their they all own companies. You know, great way to move up in life. Easy cheat code. But God bless you. That's a lot you're dealing with. Are you a Christian?
Yes.
Catholic or no?
God and Jesus. No.
I would urge you to become a Catholic because it is the church that Jesus made. Like, Jesus didn't make all the other denominations. He made the Catholic Church. But either way, God bless you for being a Christian. God bless you for dealing with all the struggles. Hope you have a great weekend and stay safe. And please keep taking care of your sister. She needs you more than ever.
Clock.
I feel like that was wholesome.
Bombokla. Is this a show?
Shut the fuck up. Like, what? Are you a man or a woman? What the fuck are you? Okay, you're a guy. What a weirdo. Didn't I already talk to you?
No. Who are you, bro?
Yeah, I did. Ugh. Why do you have that bitch ass piercing on your eye fucking lid or eyebrow or whatever?
The American Unfiltered show.
Oh wow, a
Thank
woman
you.
can read. Holy shit.
Shut up.
Oh, you're an Asian, that's why. What kind of Asian are you?
Bruh, I ain't no Asian.
You talk like a black, actually. Yo, I ain't no Asian.
Okay, that was pretty racist.
My welfare and shit.
The very
I think you might be retarded, but it's okay.
But I like your vibe a lot. And I already knew I was retarded.
My vibe? What's my vibe?
I don't know. It's just giving like a goofy vibe. A good vibe.
We do like to get goofy on the show every now and then, you know, every now and then.
Oh my gosh, I would love to see that in real life.
We get a little goofy sometimes.
You guys do seem like, yeah.
All right,
Well,
so
thank you for the information. I needed to know that.
how old are you two?
How old are you?
I'm 27.
Oof.
I know.
Dang, dude.
Did I just hear the Wakanda whistle coming out of your smoke alarm? You definitely are black. Holy shit.
Hey, man, I can't reach. I'm short.
You can't fucking change a battery, you stupid bitch. Like, what?
Check your forehead, man.
My forehead? I don't have to change my forehead out like a D battery.
Judge, jury, executioner.
You know, it's...
Who's the smart one? Who's the dumb one?
We're both dumb shot.
What the fuck did that stupid bitch say? Why do you have an afro like a retard? Was that a white guy wearing a shiesty? Okay, sweetheart, how you doing? Ah, what a bitch. What a bitch. What a bitch. Okay. What the fuck was that? She had Hello Kitty shit? What the fuck? Okay, why do you have that piercing?
I like it.
You're a guy?
I'm trans?
What the fuck? You're born a girl, I'm guessing, right? Born a guy? LARPing as a girl? Like...
I'm not LARPing.
You are. Were you molested as a kid?
No.
Was your dad around?
Yeah.
Did he beat you too hard or not enough?
Neither.
I'm guessing not enough then. Yeah. Okay, so this is just disgusting. Okay. Find Jesus, he loves you.
I hate the fucking Jews. Dude, it's fucking one of the motherfuckers.
Is that Bacardi Dragonberry?
Fuck yeah, it is, motherfucker. You want some?
Do I want some? I'm not with you. I just had a Red Bull, though. Red Bull gives you fucking wings, baby.
Dude, have you tried the fucking coconut one?
The only Bacardi
over
I've ever
fucking
tried is the
water.
Dragonberry.
No, the fucking Red Bull, the coconut Red Bull.
Oh, no, I've only drank the regular and sugar-free.
All right, hit me with your motherfucking questions here. I'll fucking zoom in and cut out the fucking sex toys in the back so you can fucking post this on motherfucking TikTok.
We don't do... I got banned off TikTok by the Jews. You're live on the show right now, though.
Dude, this is fucking beautiful. I think we should fucking start with fucking Israel. Nuke them motherfuckers, fucking flat earth, fucking scorched earth motherfuckers. All right, because they all fucking were in league with fucking Jeffrey. Well, you know that. I know that.
You think every single Israeli was in bed with Jeffrey Epstein, is what you're saying?
Not the fucking ones that matter. You know, the fucking
No,
Benjamin
I know it, but it's just the way you said it
everybody.
was... I personally don't think we should nuke Israel. Would it be a little
Personally,
funny?
you don't think we should nuke fucking Israel, but look at fucking history for the past fucking 2,000 motherfucking
I agree Israel's bad. I'm very anti-Israel.
Who killed
I don't think we should
Jesus?
nuke them.
Who killed fucking Jesus? And you're gonna say
Jews.
the fucking Romans, but it's gonna be the Jewish sect of the
It
fucking
was Jewish.
Romans.
Jewish people killed Jesus.
And why did they fucking kill Jesus?
Because they did not believe he was God.
And why didn't they believe he was fucking God? Even though his birth was foretold fucking 400 fucking years in advance.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Again, I'm not a theologist. I'm not going to be able to have that in depth of a religious conversation. But well, what's the question? Why did they kill him?
Why?
Because
Why?
he was claiming
They
to be
could have
God.
imprisoned him like
Because he was
anybody
claiming
else.
to be God.
No, he was claiming to be the son of God. He would never claim to be the
But
Almighty.
you understand what I mean.
Hey man, let's fucking go. I grew up fucking Mormon. I fucking went to every
You're a
fucking
Mormon?
service. I fucking grew up Mormon.
What
I
are
ain't
you
fucking
now?
Mormon no more.
Are you
I
anything?
ain't nobody. I'm nothing, dude. That
Have you
fucking
taken
place
down
is
that
a
whole
fucking
fifth by
cult.
yourself?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Okay. How old are you?
27 going on 28. I'm gonna be fucking divorced here in fucking 2 weeks. My
So you're not
fucking
doing
wife
well
left
in
me.
life right now.
No, sir, I am
No.
not.
A bunch of sex
But
toys
that
in the
offers
background. Drank
clarity.
3/4 of a bottle of Bacardi. You're getting divorced. You're smoking cigarettes and a vape inside.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because that's the fucking America way, isn't it?
No, it's not. Actually, I think as white people, we need to do a lot better.
See, this is my one fucking night a week that I don't have my fucking kids.
You have kids? Oh, he left. Like, why is everybody on here so fucking weird? All right, we'll get one more conversation, then we're gonna go overdue comments. Oh, that was a black queen. We almost got a black queen there. Almost got a black queen. Ooh, South Africa. Who cares? We want an American black queen. American black queen. What the fuck are you, guy or girl?
Are you a redhead or are you blonde?
Here's the thing. You can tell that my hair's brown. I can't tell. Like, what the fuck are you?
It's almost like there's other options. If you knew the other options, maybe you'd be able to tell.
There's no other options besides man or woman, you fucking retard. Holy shit. Why are people retarded? How hard is it to get an American black on the
This
line?
nigga's crazy, man.
please.
All right, if we don't get a good one here, we're just gonna, like, in the next, like, 2 or 3 people, we'll just go. Where are you guys from? UK?
Never mind.
All right. What do you guys think of the Henry Nowak case where the white kid was stabbed by the Indian Sikh and then died in police custody?
The white kid was Indian Sikh?
No, the white kid was killed by an Indian Sikh, and the white kid got arrested by the police for racism and died in the police officer's custody.
Yes, that is horrible. That's stupid.
Do you think you should allow those Indian Sikhs and Muslims to come into your country?
No, they should at least have a really good reason here. They should be here for a better life because there's other places for a better life.
But don't you think that your people deserve a better life?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Because just because they deserve a better life, they're still ruining our lives.
Are you proud to be white?
I don't know.
You should be.
Sometimes I'm proud that I'm not racist though.
It's okay to be racist. You're probably justified in being racist. It's actually illegal in your country to be racist. It's crazy.
Mhm.
You have no free speech in your country. That's a huge problem.
Exactly. I think that everybody should have their own rights, but I don't think they should have not everybody deserves the same rights. Do you understand what I mean? There's people that are
Like some people deserve a lesser amount of rights.
I'm trying to. I just know.
I like your thinking here.
Yeah. How do I word this so it sounds horrible? So okay, right. See, Muslims and Indians and stuff like that. I support them, but when they come here to for their killing, because there's a part of there where they believe that they should kill to get into heaven, right? And so they come different places.
But even without that, don't you think that your country went from ruling the world to now your country is starting to be ruled by foreigners?
I think that's horrible. I think they should have a really, really super duper good reason to be here. They couldn't just come here for a better life because people here deserve a better life. I don't know how to word these things here.
The best way to word it is we should stop all immigration temporarily.
Yes, unless they had family here, they're part of their families here, so their granny, granddads, mums, dads, whatever, they can be here. But if they have no family to be here, they shouldn't be here.
That's a strong argument. That's a way better argument than most people are making. How old are you?
16.
16, and you're already smarter than every politician in your country. Let's go. God bless you, sweetheart.
Thank you. Do you support Charlie Kirk?
Charlie Kirk? Yeah, I liked him a lot. I disagreed with him on a couple things, but I liked him a lot.
I think he had good views. I don't think he deserved his death, but he really did have good views. But in abortion, I don't think it should be illegal because
it should be illegal.
But I think, right, so just imagine you were raped, you had a child, and you didn't want to, you were okay, imagine yourself as a 13-year-old girl. Imagine yourself as a 13-year-old girl. You were raped by, say, a 30, 40-year-old man. You're not in a position to have a baby. You could die with that baby. So
not if you have a C-section. Anyway.
Yeah, no. But either way, that baby inside you can still kill you. Even if it gives birth, a C-section or anything could kill you and that baby.
See, that's misinformation. But yeah. Here's what I would say. If you looked in a room of 1,000 people, there will have been multiple people in that room who were conceived in rape, and you would never be able to know which ones unless they told you so. I know multiple people who were conceived in rape. Some of my best friends were, or one of my best friends was. And to think that he might have been killed in the womb because of that is crazy to think. Sure, it's a very hard thing, but just because something's going to make your life more difficult doesn't mean you have the right to kill that thing. A good statistic is this, and then I'll let you respond, but women have killed more babies through abortion. They've killed billions of babies through abortion, over 1 billion, while men have killed just a little over 100-something million in all wars in all of human history. So women have killed over 5 to 10 times more babies through abortion than men have killed in all wars in all human history.
Ava, will you get my charger? My iPad's at 3%. But right, so I understand that. I think the thought of it, killing it, not letting it have a life, is horrible. But I think there is situations where a child should be brought into the world because just imagine that child was born into a world to be used as a sex toy, to be used as a human punching bag, all them things and beyond. That is something that is.
Do you think it's
disgusting.
better to be dead or to be raped?
To be dead.
They're both terrible, but I think it's better to be raped and still live than to die.
No, but
you're given one life.
I get that. I get both points of this argument. I kind of weird to think, but I get both parts of the argument because it is quite horrible. But not everything is death worthy. Do you get? I mean, some children, like just because you're not ready to have a child, I don't think you should abort it. Like nothing like that should be.
Do you know what an abortion looks like?
Partly.
Have you ever seen a video of it?
No.
So they'll rip the
I'm not
baby's
super
legs
aware.
and arms off one by one, and then they'll pull the rest of the baby out after ripping its head off. And it
That is
feels all of it.
Yeah, that is quite disgusting. I'm not gonna lie, but
It's a human life that's being killed.
yeah, I think that is not.
But
that is
also,
horrible.
Charlie Kirk's position on abortion, me and him hold the same position. But his position was not the mainstream. The majority of right-wing people will say no abortions except for instances of rape and incest. And rape and incest will allow them, but no abortions for any other reason. But Charlie Kirk, myself, and a couple other people, we like to say no abortions no matter what.
Well, here, this is the thing. I'm not too like thing on like abortions and everything like that, but I can get in both sides of the argument. Like I understand that it's disgusting to kill it, but I also understand the part where it's like people are brought up in incest and rape to be used as sex toys and stuff. That is something that nobody should deserve to live, but you shouldn't deserve to die in the womb. Like not even get to start a life. Like
But in those instances where people are birthing babies to abuse and to molest, like in the instance you're talking about where somebody has a kid, they either beat or molest their own kid. Why would they, like, this is very cynical and dark, but why would they be inclined to abort that child? If their goal is to have something to molest, they wouldn't abort that child.
I know, but like.
So it's like what you're saying doesn't even make sense at a point.
No, but say like, okay, so somebody rapes somebody, right? This person does not know that their child is going to be used for this. Like, they want them to have that. They're going to take the child. There's a lot of cases where they have made somebody give birth thinking that they're going to have a good family, then they take the child. But if, like, that person knew secretly, pretend, like, they could abort that. But I don't really think it should be legal in some instances.
You're creating like a very extreme hypothetical that probably maybe has happened like once or twice in all of human history, but it doesn't really happen.
Is this still going on?
Like the instance you're talking about would be less than 0.0001%.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm 16. I don't know a lot about.
No, I'm sure. I'm just trying to say. I think you should do more research into the anti-abortion arguments because there's religious arguments, there's moral arguments, but at the end of the day, it's a human life. It is a human life, and in, like I said, in any room of thousands of people, hundreds of people, there will be multiple people in that room who were conceived in rape, and you would not be able to know which ones. Their life is worth just as much as your life.
Yeah. I think you do have a good point in that, to be fair, but I don't really think abortion should be legal and thing. But see, if it was life or death, that should be the only reason to be abort it. But no.
I mean, if the mother was 100% gonna die, you can make a very good argument to save the mother's life. That even I would probably agree with. You can make a very good argument if the mother was guaranteed to die. But with modern technology and C-sections, that doesn't really happen anymore. That's avoidable almost every single time. Okay. But here, I'll let you do your own research. God bless you. Are you a follower of Jesus Christ? You are?
I thought you were. I didn't think you were a Christian.
God bless
do
you.
You have any other things do you have any other points, political points? This is interesting. I like this.
Yeah, black people are way too violent.
Say it again?
Black people are way too violent.
Well, most are, like, I'd say a lot are quite. Why is he ringing me?
I'll let you guys get to the phone call, though. I hope you guys have a good day. God bless you. Either way, I gotta go too. It's getting a little late here. God bless you guys. Have a great day. Okay, I think that's probably going to be the last one. Okay. We're going to get our comments pulled up. I just realized I haven't looked at the live chat literally at all today. I haven't looked at any of we're live on every platform. I haven't looked at a single live chat. So we'll do the live chats and we will do our comment section, just getting it all pulled up here. But that was pretty fun. It wasn't nowhere close to as good as the other day. The other day we had some really good conversations. I honestly think the best conversation I had was with the orphan girl, even though there wasn't a debate. I just felt bad for her. That seemed like a tough... I feel like she might have been bullshitting too, but if she wasn't, I feel like that's the tough scenario. But okay, let's scroll to the top of all the live chats. Let's see. Someone said, stop being prejudiced. Okay. Someone said, Mexican. This person just kept writing one words. They go, oh, come on. LOL. Mexican. A lady. Like, what? Someone said, black people invented everything. Okay, you're literally retarded. Nick Fuentes, wannabe, ha ha ha. Yeah, no, again, if I wanted to be Nick, I would probably change a lot of the things I do. Again, if you watch my show, it's so different. We have the same opinions, though. Let's see. Culture war and identity politics is all you got. Nothing about cost of living. Yeah, you're a fucking idiot. Then again, you don't watch the show. I talk about cost of living all the fucking time. What an alpha male debating teens. Yeah, I don't decide who I debate. I don't decide who pops up on the other side. Let's see. Where are we at? Someone said rape Sneeko. Someone said, oh, this fucking retard from Twitter is here. He goes, James Fishback for governor of Kick. Master debater, that will never happen. Same reason pedos get no trouble. The ones making the laws are doing the crimes. When will he release his 23andMe? I hear his mom is black. Pictures of his family have literally been out. His mom's Hispanic. To be honest, I couldn't give a fuck about the 23andMe. I think he only told Hermes he was going to release that. Whether he released that or not, who gives a shit? That's such an irrelevant point. God bless you, brother. Just want to say hi real quick. Have a great rest of the stream. Oh no, left one black debate to only enter another. And I left the other one because they were just too retarded. All blacks are retarded. Skip this chimp. Ask him about Fishback. Yeah, if you think any of those retards are going to know who Fishback is, these people on Umingle are literally retarded. Looks like an ape with nostrils. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Someone said Henry Novak. It's Nowak, not Novak. Someone says, don't fuck with a kid, bro. I don't care. I'll troll a kid. Tel Aviv, I hear the food is real good. No, the food is probably so shitty in Tel Aviv. What are you talking about? Someone said, at Grok, is the Shroud of Turin real? Again, that's the sign of low IQ. Someone said, read chat. That's a good idea. I'm on my 40s. Could have used it. Yeah, usually I do read the chat. Today, I kind of just forgot. If I'm being honest, forgot the chat existed. Someone said, these foids don't know ball. True. The Foster moment was wholesome. I still want to debate you on Fishback. Yeah, if you want to debate on Fishback, feel free. Read the chat during the live. Yeah, I usually do. Shut the fuck up. Again, don't tell me what the fuck to do, bitch. I'll do what the fuck I want. If I want to read the chat at the end, I'll read the chat. Who the fuck are you? Someone goes, wait, where was it? Someone goes, hey man, I speak for all of us. We love you, James, other than the J's. All the indicators really got to find something to do with their life other than foreign identity about cost of living. What? My bad. Was voice attacks. Don't worry, that comment. Dude, what? Christ is King James, and you know that as long as we know that, it's all that. Yeah, as long as we have Christ on our side. Jesus Christ seeing the worst people on earth being his father. Yeah, again, you just sound like a vindictive cunt. He said, let us set up the debate. DM me. Dude, I never check my DMs. I mean, dude, how long of a debate do you want to have? Like, someone said, I'm from Israel. I like your views. Okay, well, I don't like your country. Are you a Jew, or what are you? I'm guessing you're a Jew, but, you know, maybe not. All right. I mean, how long of a debate do you want to have? I'm down for a debate, but if we're gonna set it, like, let's just fuck doing. I hate DMing people. I like if I'm being honest, like I will just like forget to respond eventually. Because you are wrong on facts about Fishback. I want to own you. We debate Fishback, lore, and civil lawsuits. Dude, I don't care about civil lawsuits. I literally could care less about civil lawsuits. Like, they're so irrelevant. All right, we're gonna start doing the comments while I'll still check in on the live chat. We're gonna start with the comments. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for being fans of the show because it's already 8:30. We got the World Cup starting. If I'm being honest, I'm not a fucking soccer fan, but I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch the World Cup.
Metcalf's stat is GOAT. Someone needs to give that man a platform.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he should start like a show or like anything, but he would be a good guy to like tune in every now and then or to like have on a podcast. Like this person right, this is true.
Needs to get on Sam Hyde.
I think he'd be good on Sam Hyde. I think he'd be good on like different little things.
I remember right after the murder this guy was questioned by reporters and sort of sounded like a pussy. Love the turnaround.
Yeah, he did. I mean, right after the murder, he was like this isn't a black thing, and then he's like watermelon felon. I have black fatigue, and it's like fuck yeah, let's go. The media mainstream guy too wants to debate about Fishback. It's like I've seen some of your tweets, like they'll occasionally pop up in the For You page. And it's always just like, oh, Fishback had a relationship with a 17-year-old. It's like, okay, why wasn't he criminally prosecuted? It's like, I to be honest, don't give a shit if he wasn't. If I'm being honest, like, prove to me it fucking happened. Prove to me it happened. I don't know. A lot of the arguments are like literally, like the not paying his lawyer thing. To be honest, I don't care. I really don't. He makes, I don't know if his argument would hold up about not paying his lawyer, but on some level, I agree with it, and I think unless he's forced to pay, why should he? If the guy lost the case, unless he's forced to pay, why should he? There's just not a good reason. Someone said, "What are your views on Israel?" Same as Nick. Yeah, I mean, me and Nick have a extremely similar, pretty much the same political ideology, political thoughts. The difference between me and Nick is our shows are very different, and I also just didn't even. When I started my show, I didn't know who Nick was. I'd literally never heard his name. I did not know who he was. And I didn't know who he was for months after my show started. I figured it out after. It was pretty crazy, actually. You could actually like see like a defining moment in my show. Like when I'm figuring out who he is and he's like, I was red-pilled about most things, but he red-pilled me on some things. And you could like see that kind of happening in real time in my show. It's actually kind of cool to go back and watch. Let's see. Someone goes, honestly, the people going sports or goy slop need to shut the fuck up. Like, bro, just say I hate everything fun because I'm a chud. We can pay attention while not making politics our whole. Exactly. Thank you. Holy shit. Thank you. Like, I 100% agree. I get so annoyed with people like, oh, sports are bread and circus. It's like, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Sports are fun to watch. You don't have to make sports your whole life. You don't have to make politics your entire fucking life. It doesn't distract me from the America First mission to go and watch a fucking NBA Finals game or an NFL game on Sundays. It's like the most low IQ retarded slop when people. It's like when people say, "Oh, that's goy slop." No, it's goy slop to act the way you're acting. It's literally you are peak goy at that point. Yeah. So 100% agree. Someone goes, "I love it. All that's the only thing to debate about Fishback. Fishback is the #1 candidate, and if you're not going to be president, Fishback should." Fishback should definitely run for president. Someone goes, Nicky Fuentes, the gay Mexican. Again, you just sound retarded. I'm from Israel, bro. I have same opinions. I feel like you're just bullshitting, but well, you know, whatever. God bless you. Are you a Jew or do you like Jesus Christ?
The fact they're watermelon people who hate us, man, is wild.
I'm not surprised that black people hate that guy. I'm not surprised that black people hate Austin Metcalf's dad. Black people are low IQ.
Those who make peaceful revolution impossible will make violent revolution inevitable. Did you hear that, James? Charlie Kirk is wondering what you think.
Those who make peaceful revolution impossible will make violent revolution inevitable. Yeah, on some level, you're definitely true there. That's definitely right. Although I think like the idea of a violent revolution should try to be avoided at all costs. We should exercise every single option and avenue before we decide, okay, we're going to act violently. That is the final last resort. That is not, anything else. Someone goes, I didn't like James at first, but now I tune in every time. I like his show. Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Here, I'll give you a little fun, do a little knife trick. I like to entertain people. I feel like that's what makes me better than most, is like I can do like a lot of really dumb shit. Like, I don't know, I have so many little tricks I do. I do that, I do the juggling, I'll break out the ukulele, sometimes I break out the fucking sword. Sometimes I break out the sword. No, I actually just got gifted this by one of my viewers. Very appreciated. Someone said, why are you far right? A girl rejected? Dude, that's the most... Okay. You just sound like so gay and retarded. Why am I far right? Because my country is being raped. Because my country is being raped right now, and I'm not going to sit by and watch it happen. Someone said, hey, just saying, James, this someone and Joe Schmo and I watch her videos every day on Spotify. I can rarely make it on YouTube to be live, but I'm not somebody. You're speaking, like, dude, you're so many typos, but God bless you, brother. I kind of get what you're saying. God bless you. Okay.
I would have so much more respect if you weren't arguing with children.
Yeah, again, I don't get to pick who pops up on Umingle, That's just such a retarded... And you're a woman. Shut the fuck up. Like, who the fuck are you? Shut up, bitch. Go make me a fucking grilled cheese now and don't burn it.
Can't imagine losing a kid. His faith has to be insane to not go out and act violently. I hope one day my faith in Christ is as strong as his.
Yeah, I mean, if someone killed my kid or raped my kid, I would literally kill them. I wouldn't think about it. I would just do it. And I'd probably go to jail, but there's always the chance not. That guy just got off and now he's running for sheriff, actually. The guy, he killed his daughter's rapist, and then now he got acquitted, and it was like very obvious he just killed him. It's not like he got off like, no, you didn't murder him. It's like they just let him go because they're like, yeah, it was justified. And now he's running for sheriff, and I think he's going to win, actually. Someone said Discord link doesn't work. I don't think I have a Discord link on here. Like, what are you fucking talking about?
If I lost one of my kids, I don't think I could maintain. I have a friend who lost his oldest son, would be 15 now, to cancer when he was 7. It's devastating on the family. Metcalf's dad is a lot stronger than most men would be.
Losing a 7-year-old to cancer that's one of the top. Damn. I got sad just thinking about that. That's just so terrible. It's evil. We don't know why these things happen. We don't know why children get diseases and sickness and why things like that happen. It's so hard to grasp sometimes. That is one of the hardest parts about faith for a lot of people, is grasping why things like that happen. It is tough. It really is. Nobody deserves that. Doesn't matter what your age, your race, your political ideology, or religion. Nobody deserves cancer. Nobody deserves death. But kids, definitely not. I mean, they didn't hurt a soul. It's just so evil. It really is. It makes me upset. It's so sad. It's one of the reasons I get upset about the abortion topic too. It's innocent children being fucking slaughtered. That's all it is. It's so sad. But yeah, you're right. It is just, it's tough. Yeah. All right. Next comment. Spotify is doing the shadow banning comments again. It shows me, it says 21 comments available to read, but it shows me we have 58 comments total. So they're shadow banning the majority of them here, but we're going to do the ones we can.
Damn, this man truly went off on blacks and their shitty behavior. Sorry he had to go through all this and had to bury one of his kids. Watermelon felon face rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah, the watermelon felon part was actually hilarious. So funny. That was so fucking funny. Someone goes, James, you're a smart guy. Don't get into Nick Fuentes' fascist crap. You're better than this, and you know that all of this is destructive to the conservative movement, conservatism over... Okay, that's retarded. That's retarded, because what are you guys conserving? You're not conserving anything. The conservative movement is, like, pro-LGBTQ, just because they're not, like, pro-trans, I guess, but they're pro, like, gay marriage, gay people adopting babies. They're pro-mass migration as long as it's legal. I don't want legal immigration. They're pro-sending money to foreign countries. They're pro-war, obviously, because of the Iran war. Conservatives are not conserving anything. The GOP is not conserving shit. So, yeah, that's literally retarded. Someone goes, I'm Jewish, but I started researching about Christianity. The Talmud is complete nonsense just to make money for the... I read the Talmud. It's disgusting, actually. It's sad, but it's also in those times that you turn to God, even if it's questioning if God is really there. Yeah, it is. It is. It's hard.
Is it an authentic samurai sword?
Probably not, dude. Some guy just gave it to me. I'd imagine he bought it for like $100. Okay. Here's the last comment on Spotify.
These welfare warriors not showing up for their kid is actually crazy. I hope they do send someone to check on the other kids.
Yeah, they should. They really should, actually. They actually really, really should. Okay, that was all the comments we did have. Big shout out to Jerp Sherp for the donation during the show. God bless you. Thank you for donating. We didn't really get any Carmelo, or we had one, or did we have two Carmelo Anthony debates? I think we just had one real one, and then like one where the person didn't even really know what was up. We talked about Fishback for the first 30 minutes. It was a good week, though. Casual Friday show today. What do we got going on this weekend? White House card. It's so fucked up. I mean, we could explain it for a minute why it's fucked up. I've already talked about it, though, but UFC is held on a Saturday, and they're doing the UFC 250 or White House, America 250 Freedom Fest to celebrate 250 years of our country. Instead of doing it on Saturday, 4th of July, July 4th is a Saturday, which is the day UFC is normally on, and which would be the 250-year anniversary. Instead of doing it then, they chose to do it on a Sunday in June, and they're still calling it the Freedom Fest fight. What is this random Sunday in June? It's Trump's birthday. This is an egotistical cunt move by Donald Trump. They're literally holding a UFC event on a Sunday for the first fucking time. Absolutely ridiculous. They're doing it for Trump, and they're calling it the Freedom Fest instead of just holding it on the actual fucking day, which would be a Saturday, which would allow you to keep the UFC's normal schedule and would allow you to, keep it, and it would allow you to do it on the actual holiday, not on Trump's fucking birthday. Makes literally no sense. And plus, the card itself is a disappointment. Like, it's a good card, good fight card. But for a Freedom Fest America 250 card, it sucks. Because here's what's going to happen. I'm going to pull up the card. We actually did this week, but I'm going to go and I'm going to tell you every fight that's going to happen, and I'm going to explain why the card is shitty. I'll explain to you why the card is shitty right here. Okay, so let's see if I click on it. It's going to get cut off. No. Okay, so you're going to have Lopez winning here. You're going to have Nickel winning here. You're going to have Rufy winning here. You're going to have Hokit winning here. You're going to have O'Malley. You're going to have Pereira. And you're going to have Topuria. And some people might argue that Gain might be Pereira, but I would bet a good amount of money that that Pereira is going to win. I don't think Gain wins this. I think Pereira is all-time. Pereira is insane. But here's the disappointment. This guy right here, Justin Gaethje, who's going to lose, he's an American. He's an American, and he's going to lose to someone who's not American. He's going to lose as well to someone who's not American. I'm praying. I think Sean O'Malley will win. He's an American. Derek Lewis is an American. He's going to lose. Hokit, I think, is also an American, though, right? I think Hokit's American. So that one's whatever. But Derek Lewis, this fight should not be on there. Derek Lewis is... Bet the house against Derek Lewis. And if you don't believe me, watch Derek Lewis's last fight and watch his post-fight press conference. I could not be more serious. If you do your due diligence, it is so easy to make money in the UFC betting on it. Bet the house against Derek Lewis. Derek Lewis is too old to be fighting. He's too slow. He's too out of shape. He is on this card because Donald Trump personally requested it to happen. Donald Trump asked Dana White, why is Derek Lewis not on the card? Dana White then got Derek Lewis on the phone and got him on the card. And this happened well after the card was already established. He does not fit into this card. He is not a good fighter anymore. He used to be, but he is too slow, too overweight. He's not well conditioned enough, and he will not win this fight. I can guarantee it. And again, Chandler's going to the Americans are going to get their asses beat on this, which is how are you going to have the America Fest Freedom 250 event and all the Americans get their asses kicked? It's just an embarrassment. It's just so disgusting. And then to hold the whole event on Trump's birthday, it's the most egotistical cunt move. Fuck Donald Trump. He's such a pussy. He's such an asshole, to be honest. It is just so disgusting. But yeah, Derek Lewis is just a shell of himself. He's not fucking winning it. So let's see. What do we got? We got World Cup starting today. Go USA, baby. We got game. What is it? Is it tomorrow or the next day? Game 5 of the NBA Finals. What is that? Tomorrow or next day? NBA Finals schedule. That's tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow, game 5 in San Antonio. Then when do we have the NHL Finals schedule? Because we also have the NHL Finals going. We got that on Sunday. Yeah, that's the... Okay. What time is the White House card? Because Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern time, you have game 6 of the NHL Finals. A massive game that people are going to watch. Let's see. UFC White House card time. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. So the NHL Finals starts at the exact same time as the White House card. Yeah, way to fucking go. You could have held it on a fucking Saturday. You could have held it after the fucking NBA and NHL Finals finished. You could have held it on a fucking Saturday on July 4th, on the 4th of July, the biggest holiday in this fucking country, for the Freedom Fest, celebrating 250 years of our independence. But no, instead of celebrating it on the actual anniversary, instead of celebrating it on the holiday, on the day that UFC is actually playing on Saturdays, no, we're going to do it on a Sunday, and we're going to tickle Trump's balls for his birthday. Fuck this. Fuck this entire thing. It's so crazy to me. As a UFC fan, I'm appalled. I'm appalled by this. I hate it. I really do. It's just so fucked up. I'm out of water, too. I'm appalled by this. I really am. I fucking despise it. Someone says, I love Chandler, LOL. He's such a meathead. I'm rooting for him. Yeah, I used to like him. I don't know. I kind of do, but he's too much of a fucking idiot for me sometimes. And he's not like an idiot in the good way. Like, my favorite fighters are, I'm trying to do it in order, too. Sean Strickland would be number 1, with Patty Pimblett as a close second. And then, and I'm trying to just think current fighters right now. Like, not, because I would put Max Holloway 3. I don't even, I get he's fighting McGregor. I don't even know if I should count McGregor as, an active fighter, though. He hasn't fought in so long. He has 1 fight left, and he's done. And to be honest, he might lose this one. Sean O'Malley, I've always liked him. I don't like Sean O'Malley in his personal life, but I love watching him fight. He's a dog. Bryce Mitchell. Oh, I've been a fan of Bryce since the very early days. Yeah, those would probably be my top guys, right? There's other people, but those would be the ones that come to mind immediately. But okay, I think that's going to be the entire show. I think we're going to sign off for the day. It's Friday. Game's already started. I want to tune in to the World Cup. But God bless you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in live and on Spotify. Thanks for being fans of the show. Please remember to like, smash the follow button, leave a comment. We'll read all the comments at the end of each show. Rate the show 5 stars. Join the Telegram channel. Stay updated on all things America Unfiltered. And check out our website, autv.shop. We got our America Unfiltered sweatshirts. We got our Israel Did It sweatshirts right here. We got our AUTV stuff. We have our mugs, our sweatshirts. Get rid of your shitty MAGA hat. Get an AUTV hat. I mean, it's incredible. AUTV quarter zips. Repeal the 19th shirts. You want to get your sister a Christmas gift this year? This is where you go. She's got a birthday coming up. Get her a Repeal the 19th shirt. Show her what the fuck's up. You don't like Donald Trump as much as I do. You think he's Israel's bitch? Me too. Get this one right here. Bibi Netanyahu working Trump like the puppet bitch he is. Yeah, I think the options here are pretty great. And we're adding more this weekend. So stay tuned for that as well. But God bless you guys. Thank you, 07. Hope you guys do have a blessed night, a blessed weekend. Hope you guys get to enjoy all the different things that are happening this weekend. Like I said, remember to like, smash the follow button, leave a comment. All the comments at the end of each show. Don't drink and drive. If you do, call your lawyer first. And I will see you guys on Monday. And here's what one last call to action. Go check out Tyler Russell's stream on Kick. He's streaming. He's doing a 24-hour stream right now. He's probably 3 or 4 hours into it, so another 20 hours. Go tune into Tyler Russell on Kick. Love Tyler Russell. He's awesome. America First streamer. Great takes. Very funny. He's going to be doing gaming, politics, music, everything. So go check him out if you're looking for different streams to watch or if you're looking for something to do. Tyler Russell on Kick. God bless him. God bless the AF movement. God bless you all, and God bless this great nation. Let's go America tonight, and I will see you guys on Monday. Thank you. The America you once knew is dead. Forget everything you thought you knew. You have been lied to, used, turned into a machine whose only